The K-pop world and BTS fans are abuzz with the latest news about Jimin, who's currently serving in the military. Now a sergeant in the Fire Direction Center unit, Jimin experienced a mixed bag of emotions, touching and embarrassing, when three of his junior soldiers suddenly started mimicking his iconic dance moves. This moment highlighted that Jimin isn't just respected as an idol but also as a leader and mentor in the military. Here's the full story of how Jimin handled this unforgettable moment. Since starting his mandatory military service, Jimin has shown incredible dedication and commitment. As a member of BTS, he's used to a tight schedule and rigorous physical training. However, military life brings a different set of challenges. Despite this, Jimin has successfully adapted and even become a sergeant in the Fire Direction Center unit. As a sergeant, Jimin is responsible for coordinating and controlling artillery, ensuring each mission runs accurately and effectively. This position requires not only technical skills but also strong leadership, and Jimin has proven himself reliable to his comrades. During a mental training session at the Fire Direction Center headquarters, Jimin entered the training hall to lead a routine briefing. Unexpectedly, three enthusiastic junior soldiers approached and asked for permission to do something. With a warm smile, Jimin gave his permission, unaware of what was about to happen. The three soldiers, known as Kim, Lee, and Park, began imitating dance moves very familiar to Jimin and anyone who knows BTS. They danced energetically, mimicking Jimin's style from various stage performances, including iconic moves from hits like Serendipity and Filter. Watching their dance, Jimin couldn't help but laugh and be surprised. His face turned red as he appeared both embarrassed and touched. This moment wasn't just funny but also emotionally stirring, showing how influential Jimin is to those around him, even outside the entertainment world. After the short performance ended, Jimin gave a hearty applause and praised the three soldiers for their effort and bravery. "You guys are amazing," Jimin said with a big smile. "I never expected to see those dance moves here, in the middle of military duties. You made my day." This incident not only showcased the talent and creativity of the junior soldiers, but also how Jimin's presence can create a positive and supportive atmosphere in his unit. As a leader, Jimin has successfully built close relationships with his comrades, strengthening unity and cooperation among them. News of the incident quickly spread on social media, drawing various reactions from BTS fans, known as ARMY. Many were proud and touched to see how Jimin could inspire people even in a situation so different from the K-pop world. Hashtags like #SergeantJimin and #JiminMilitaryDance trended on Twitter with thousands of tweets praising Jimin's humility and leadership. Fans also shared memes and videos capturing the funny moment, showing their support for Jimin during his military service. In an exclusive interview with military media, Jimin expressed his feelings about the incident. "I was very touched to see how they appreciated what I do as an artist. This was an extraordinary experience and made me feel closer to them. I've learned a lot from them and hope to be a good leader for them." This story isn't just about Jimin and his influence as an idol, but also about how music and art can unite people from different backgrounds. This moment showed that wherever Jimin is, whether on stage or in military training, he can bring inspiration and joy to those around him. With this touch, Jimin once again proved that he isn't just a star in the entertainment world, but also a leader who can inspire and motivate others in every step of his life. Hopefully, Jimin and his comrades continue to succeed in their duties, and we all look forward to the beautiful moments in their journey. This definitely adds to the list of precious moments Jimin has experienced during his military service. The experiences he gained not only sharpen his military skills, but also enrich his interpersonal relationships with other soldiers. Jimin's presence as a famous public figure adds a unique color to the disciplined and strict military life. The story of the junior soldiers imitating Jimin's dance moves also became a topic of conversation among soldiers in other units. Many saw it as a genuine appreciation from the military. Junior soldiers don't just see Jimin as a superior or sergeant, but also as a source of inspiration and a role model. Known for his humility and caring nature, Jimin doesn't hesitate to mingle with other soldiers during downtime. He is often seen joking and sharing stories with them, creating a warm and friendly atmosphere among them. This shows that despite his fame, Jimin remains an individual who values togetherness and friendship. The interaction between Jimin and his junior soldiers also shows how music and pop culture can bridge various differences. Despite coming from different backgrounds, they can find common ground in simple things like dance and music. This is concrete proof that art has the power to unite people regardless of the situation and condition. Among BTS fans, this story further strengthens their pride in Jimin. Many praise Jimin's attitude, which remains humble despite his great success. They are proud to have an idol who is not only talented, but also has a sincere heart and cares for others. ARMY continues to support and encourage Jimin in various ways, whether through social media, or support projects they carry out. But on the other hand, Jimin is also aware of his responsibilities as a leader in his military unit. He strives to always set a good example and motivate other soldiers at every opportunity. Jimin doesn't hesitate to provide useful guidance and advice to his comrades. This attitude makes him increasingly respected and admired by other soldiers. There's no denying that Jimin's military experience will be a significant part of his life. This journey doesn't just present new challenges, but also opportunities for growth and learning new things. What Jimin learns about the importance of discipline, cooperation, and responsibility will all be valuable assets for his career and personal life in the future. Even in a different environment, Jimin continues to show his commitment to giving his best in every role he plays, whether as a BTS member or a sergeant in the military. Jimin always strives to give his best and be an inspiration to others. This attitude makes him a figure admired and respected by many people. The story of the junior soldiers imitating Jimin's dance moves will undoubtedly be one of the beautiful memories that Jimin and the other soldiers will always remember. This moment is not just entertaining but also strengthens the bonds of camaraderie among them. It shows that behind the weight of duties and responsibilities, there's always room for happiness and togetherness. The extraordinary interaction between Jimin and his junior soldiers strengthens their relationships and creates a closer bond among them. Junior soldiers don't just see Jimin as a superior, but also as a mentor they can rely on. Jimin often spends his free time joking and sharing stories with them, creating a warm and friendly atmosphere. Jimin's presence as a famous public figure adds a unique color to the disciplined and strict military life. Moreover, this experience has a significant positive impact on other soldiers. They see Jimin as a humble and caring person, even though he is a big star. Junior soldiers feel appreciated and motivated by Jimin's attitude, who always sets a good example and provides valuable guidance. They see Jimin as someone they can rely on and follow in his footsteps. The story of the junior soldiers imitating Jimin's dance moves has become a topic of conversation among other soldiers. Many feel inspired by this event and see it as a genuine appreciation from the military. Other junior soldiers begin to see Jimin as a role model who can provide inspiration and motivation in carrying out military duties. They feel proud to have a sergeant like Jimin who is not only talented but also has a sincere heart and cares for others. Jimin's inspiring story in the midst of his military duties is concrete proof that he is an extraordinary figure. Despite being in a different environment from the entertainment world, Jimin can still provide inspiration and happiness to those around him. This event also shows that music and art have great power to unite people from different backgrounds. For BTS fans, this story further strengthens their pride in Jimin. They feel proud to have an idol who is not only talented but also has a sincere heart and cares for others. ARMY continues to support and encourage Jimin in various ways, whether through social media, or support projects they carry out. They feel proud to have an idol who can provide inspiration and motivation in every step of his life. With all the dedication and commitment shown, Jimin continues to move forward in carrying out his military duties. He strives to give his best in every role he plays, whether as a BTS member or a sergeant in the military. This military experience provides a great opportunity for Jimin to grow and learn new things that will be valuable assets for his career and personal life in the future. Hopefully, Jimin and his comrades will continue to succeed in carrying out their duties, and we all look forward to the beautiful moments in their journey. Jimin's inspiring story in the midst of his military duties will always be remembered as one of the precious moments in his life. With his humility and caring attitude, Jimin continues to provide inspiration and happiness to those around him.